The younger generation has so many handful of advantages when it comes to technology and access to information. Okay, we all know how we grew up. Jim, do you believe this equips them to grow up with better circumstances than us as kids?
Yeah. In a lot of ways, I think we're in the information age. When they look back on this time, the access that people have to information at their hands, we have more power. Like what you're holding right now, that's more powerful than what it took for them to put the first spaceship on the moon.
Man.
Right? Think about that. And the access, and I've got a 4 and a 5-year-old watching things on YouTube, and they're already navigating on devices. And I think there's risk in the evolution of technology, and something we have to limit and be cautious of. But sometimes I think, is that a boomer statement? Do we really need to limit kids' exposure to IT platforms and systems? Because essentially we're going to an AI world. That's what it's going to be. Either they can incorporate that, but I think as parents, especially with kids that are impressionable, we have to be cautious of it. But I mean, you got to be cautious with every 4 and 5-year-old, no matter if you're in 1800 or you're in 2023.
Absolutely.
We're all fathers and husbands and, business owners.
Yes.
So it's no secret that in business, you got to spend money to make money.
Unfortunately.
So I'm going to start with you, Jim. Okay. You're a spender, right? In the right way. Okay. Mm-hmm. What steps are you making to invest back in the company for higher profits in the future? And it could be technology, it could be ideas, training. What are you investing right now that you feel is gonna work for you in the future?
Yeah, the last 3 months we went on a campaign of finding people. So there's people, processes, and platforms. Our process, I'm very confident in. It's proven. Our platform, it's been proven. We've doubled down on people right now. So we have a wonderful staff. We've recruited new talent that I think have infused energy into me. It's really easy to get complacent when your belly's kind of full, but we brought some new folks in the building that have challenged even me on some new opportunities. And right now, I think we're razor focused. We're probably more focused now and more hungry now than we've ever been, even when we first opened the company. I mean, what we're about to do, we're taking no prisoners this year. Like, we were frustrated this last year, everybody was. And I look back on it, and it's my fault. And I think it's the first thing you got to say is like, hey, what's going on? It was my fault. We got complacent. And who leads that? Who sets the tone? Leaders of a company do. So I realized that, hey, we need an insurgent of energy and some new ideas, and you have to step aside when you know that your ideas are exhausted or you're not willing to go out and search for something new. So we brought in folks that can do that and take us to that next level. And ironically enough, we've launched a whole new platform that has the ability to change a lot of people's lives that aren't in the industry right now and get people back on the right track financially. And I think that's what it's about.